Hello everyone, welcome to your daily card reading for January 10th, 2015. I think today I'm going to do a 6-card spread, well, one being the Tree Magic Gillian Kemp, and then 3 moving lines, which is step by step, could be past, present, future, or present, present, future, or, all in the future. And then a healing card, and then an overall message card. And I got a really interesting comment about the Kundalini on the last video, and I would like to spend some time on that topic and maybe do a video in the future, because that's one of the things I've been studying a lot, and there is information out there on it, but not that much, and it's kind of vague. And I find it a very interesting part of humanity, and it's really basically the energy of your body, your physical body, that as you take on more consciousness, your body becomes more activated. And so anyway, and then during kind of extreme growth spurts, spiritual growth spurts, your body will have reactions. So, and some are good and some are bad, but it's just a neutral energy. But it's kind of like just a part of the structure of the energy system. So it's not good or bad. It just is. And then depending on how what our belief system is, or how we're living our life, or what we're interacting with, it plays out differently. So anyway, at some point I'd like to do a video on that, but it'll be a little while with all this stuff going on. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start the reading. Where these ants are coming from? I have ants all over my camera. Thailand's ants. Ooh, seduction. The Judas tree. And it says, your own passions may cause you suffering. Keep alert to what is not yet in sight. Danger can be avoided. And this is almost like a Kundalini awakening as a result of other people. And that's kind of my study of the Kundalini, is that how it's tied in with what other people are doing. And there is, even though it's your own energy, because it's the survival root chakra, people can activate other people, like stress and trauma and different experiences can activate other people. So the 27, the numerology of that, it has to do also with that, almost that Kundalini energy too. Ironically, the 7 is in physical enlightenment. It's like you're kind of uncovering the mysteries, and it sometimes is shocking to the body, and then relationship, which is to others. Okay, can't see that. Okay, so looking at this reading, it looks as if it almost looks as if somebody has almost needs to forgive themselves. They've fallen into a trap, or they got tricked by somebody. So we start out with little pumpkin here, which has to do with, like, you have it all. You have this baby. You have this, you have something new to bring into the world. You have a new development in your life that's going to change your life, and it's going to bring the abundance, and then all of a sudden there's a need to defend yourself. There's something that comes in and threatens this. So there's a threat, and then we move into the energy of unconditional love and that compassion, and it's because of Mary Magdalene and Magdalena here that it's funny, because this is the Judas tree, right? That I say that there needs to be some forgiveness that happens, because she was always able to forgive everybody. She has like that ultimate mother energy to her, and the ultimate partner relationship, and really, has to be there for her partner and others, and community, and really understanding, having that wisdom, like the Black Madonna, it's like having that understanding, that wise priestess wisdom almost, it's like that ability to really understand what's going on here. So because it starts out with like basically having it all, and then there's kind of a trip and a fall here, and having to work with some uncomfortable energies. This is Sunzi, this is the art of war, and figuring out how to know your opponent and be able to see them and anticipate them and know them, and then you can work with them in the best way possible. But if you're missing something about them, if you can't see something about them and they can see something about you, then that's when you get tripped up. So because we move into this energy after, this is the healing energy. I mean, Mary Magdalene or Magdalena has that healing energy of kind of taking the child in, or the lover in, and saying it's okay, and having that compassion and that understanding for the way in which people can get tripped up. So it's like a child's learning process, or sometimes you get into something you don't mean to get into, and it's just because you've been confused by circumstances or people, and then you learn about those people, and you learn how to relate better in the future, and how to work that out in a quicker, more efficient way in the future. So anyway, then our healing card here is lavender, which has to do with shaking things off, and just being okay with things, getting rid of everything that doesn't belong to you. So anything that, any obstacle that got in your way, anything that you needed to defend yourself or protect yourself with, anything that you needed defense or protection, or any strategy you needed to play out that did not, something interfered with that strategy. Anything that you felt that there's this, kind of falling short of, or missing the mark, you have this healing this understanding, this compassion, and this motherly energy that gives you the kiss for the wound to make it all better. And then we shake it off. We shake off the whole experience. We shake off everything, every judgment about it, everything that doesn't belong. So we come back to this stability. And lavender has to do with relaxing and just being relaxed again, and fluffing your feathers, getting off anything that doesn't belong to you, anything that's came on you from somewhere else. You get rid of it. And it also has to do with cleansing of the skin and cleansing of the aura and cleansing of the space around you. So it's this like refreshing, cleansing, cleaning, clearing the air around you, and just kind of coming back to center, back to self. And then the overall message here that you have to keep in mind and remember is that there's shared values. There's values that are acknowledged, and they are protected, and they are defended, and they are held essential. So that there's a common bond of essentials here, and this essential Yiki has to do with the knife metal that cuts, but the metal element in Chinese medicine has to do with values, core values, and essentials. So this is just saying that there's no problem with the core values and the essentials of any of the situation. So any of this seduction, it was just, the snake told Eve to do something, and then she found out that she wasn't supposed to do that. But it was like the snake kind of tricked her into doing something. So, and again, that snake is that Kundalini energy that can come from other people sometimes and activate your own Kundalini. So a lot of times we get triggered by other people to have a physical reaction, or it can even be a mental reaction. Your brain is also a part of the physicality that we're talking about with the Kundalini energy. So it's interesting how the Kundalini energy played into this reading, and I wanted to talk about it. So anyway, again, stepping back and looking at this, it looks like whatever this birthing process was, we had some type of obstacle. We had an enemy. We had somebody trying to take it away. But Yiki is the core value. So even if this person's trying to take it away, whatever happens, the core value, the intention is there. The I don't know, the intention, or the I'm kind of getting stuck on words here. Almost like, it's funny because the girl who wrote the comment said the Lord Jesus, or the Christ consciousness. We'll talk about that since this is very biblical here. The Christ consciousness is there. So even if there's some accident or whatever that happened in this Kundalini experience here, whatever caused one to feel that they went off balance, the Christ consciousness was there to guide, and that is the only thing that matters. It's like people can do wrong, but if they didn't know that they were doing wrong and really thought that they were doing right, that there's this, you can shake it off easily. And even though you might have this kind of like little spiritual growing pain of learning lessons or whatever, you have this unconditional love and this understanding and that care and feeling and that empathy no matter what. And it's almost like no matter what, there was this really precious center. It's like the heart was pure in the experience here that we're looking at. So whatever happened, the heart was pure, and there's understanding for that. And so everything, just shake it off. And the card reads again, your own passion may cause you suffering. Keep alert to what is not yet in sight. Danger can be avoided. So, and even if somebody else's passion has caused suffering, look at what was not obvious in sight, and then you can avoid it in the future. And if you as a victim, usually we have that pure heart and that innocence. That's also a symbol of Jesus, is the innocence, and the person who has things happen that they did not deserve. They were really innocent. So I want to say that I feel that the innocence with the all this pink on there too, kind of has the innocence to it. And then with Yiki up here, because the core values is, of course, the most sentient, or the most high vibration. The highest and closest to the Great Spirit or God, or whatever religion whatever term you use, the Creator. So anyway, I hope everybody got what they needed out of this today. It seems like just really, we're in the shaking off here, and everything is okay, but just a little a little discomfort here, but everything is good. So anyway, I will see you all again tomorrow. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care.